WWE veteran Brock Lesnar and former WWE Women's Champion Sable got married almost 2 decades ago, way back in 2006. They met for the first time when Brock Lesnar was a top superstar on WWE SmackDown in 2003. And Sable was involved in a highly personal storyline with Vince McMahon and his family. As time passed, Brock Lesnar and Sable grew fond of each other and started a relationship. Due to several differences with Vince McMahon and WWE, Brock Lesnar left the company in March 2004, while Sable stayed with the company. Lesnar wanted to marry Sable but wasn't happy with the fact that she was still affiliated with Vince McMahon's promotion. He somehow convinced Sable to leave WWE as well, and mere months later, Sable left WWE. Everyone knows that Brock Lesnar is a hothead, one of the most controversial entities in the history of WWE. Brock Lesnar had his own set of problems to deal with, and Sable finally had enough of Brock Lesnar. One day, Brock Lesnar took things too far, pushed things too far, and Sable decided that she had enough of his BS. She simply packed her bags and went back to her own house in Florida. Lesnar, on the other hand, was in love with Sable and wanted nothing but to marry her. He kept calling Sable one after the other, but she didn't pick up his calls. In his book Death Clutch, Brock Lesnar admitted that he never ran after a woman, and this was the very first time that he was pursuing someone so relentlessly. After 2 weeks of not picking up calls, Brock Lesnar decided to take matters into his own hands. The Beast incarnate went to a jewelry store on his way to the airport and bought an engagement ring. He then took a flight to Sable's city. Brock Lesnar knew where Sable lived. He knew the directions to her house, but he didn't know the exact address of Sable's home. And this created a lot of problems when he took a taxi cab. The cab driver kept asking Brock Lesnar what was the exact address. In the end, Brock Lesnar was fed up. He just got out of the cab and ended up in another taxi. The second cab taxi driver pulled the same stuff with Brock Lesnar, told him that he needed an address. He needed to know where he was going. Brock Lesnar took off from this cab as well. He finally took the third cab, told the guy that he didn't know the exact address but knew the directions to Sable's house. Back then, Sable lived in a gated community. When another car pulled in through the gate, Brock Lesnar's cab right went behind it. And now Brock Lesnar was finally in front of Sable's home. And that was when Brock Lesnar realized that Sable wasn't home. For a moment, Brock Lesnar decided to break into Sable's home, but realized quickly that it was not a good idea. He then decided to get in from the back of the house. One of Sable's neighbors saw Brock Lesnar trying to get inside, but was not suspicious at all because the neighbor had seen Brock Lesnar with Sable a few months before. Brock Lesnar then told the neighbor that he was working in the backyard and needed a screwdriver. The neighbor handed over a screwdriver to Brock Lesnar and left the spot. With the help of the screwdriver, Brock Lesnar opened one of the sliding doors in the back and got into the house. Brock then called Sable on her mobile phone. She was not happy one bit. She was also surprised to see that the call had come from her own home, which she had locked. Brock, where are you calling me from? Brock said, don't you recognize the number? Sable said, you better not be at my house. In response, Brock said, well, I am here and I'll be here when you come home because I'm waiting for you. Sable took her merry time returning to her home to Brock Lesnar. Once she reached home, she was as happy to see Brock as Brock was happy to see her. Brock Lesnar and Sable ended up spending a week in Florida. When it was time for Brock Lesnar to leave, at the airport, Sable accompanied him. And right there and then, Brock Lesnar proposed to Sable with a ring that he had bought on the way to Florida. Sable immediately said yes to Brock Lesnar's proposal, and the two were finally engaged. Here's what Brock Lesnar said about the special moment. I don't think my wife has ever regretted saying yes. I can tell you, I have never regretted it for a single moment. We were meant to be together. Brock Lesnar and Sable finally got married in 2006 and had two kids together. Lesnar went on to become one of the biggest stars in the history of UFC. Thanks to his mainstream popularity courtesy of UFC, he made his way back to WWE in 2012, immediately after WrestleMania 28, and attacked WWE legend John Cena. Thus kicked off one of the greatest runs in the history of WWE that saw Brock Lesnar demolish superstars one after the other, including a squash against John Cena at SummerSlam 2014 and ending The Undertaker's 21-0 streak at WrestleMania 30 in 2014. Brock Lesnar's last WWE match was a losing effort against Cody Rhodes at last year's SummerSlam. He was then named in Janelle Grant's lawsuit against WWE and Vince McMahon, and it seems like Brock Lesnar will be never back in a WWE ring again. As for Brock Lesnar's personal life, he has made it clear on multiple occasions that he likes to keep his privacy intact. He lives with his family, Sable, and his two kids in a farm in Canada. Lesnar has amassed a large amount of wealth with his work in UFC and WWE over the years and can live a lavish lifestyle if he wants. But all Brock Lesnar wants is to spend quality time with his small little family in his farm in Saskatchewan, Canada. What Brock Lesnar did to get Sable back in the day was extremely creepy and downright dangerous as well. He broke into Sable's home in what was downright a criminal activity. One wonders what would have happened if Sable was pissed off at Brock Lesnar for breaking into her home. What if Sable had called the authorities, the cops, on Brock Lesnar for breaking into her home? Things probably would have been quite a bit different today for Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was in a dark place in his life back then. He had left WWE. His NFL dreams were crushed courtesy of his motorcycle accident, and the future was not looking good for the Beast incarnate. If Sable had called cops on Brock Lesnar, he would have been arrested for sure. And things only would have gotten downhill from that point on for Brock Lesnar. Thankfully, Sable didn't call cops on Brock Lesnar, decided to talk to him instead, and eventually accepted his marriage proposal. Looking back now, Sable must definitely think that she made the correct decision. Brock Lesnar today is one of the most recognizable celebrities on the planet, is a multi-millionaire, and is one of the most respected veterans in the history of not only WWE but professional wrestling as a whole. As for Sable and WWE, it's quite safe to assume that Sable will never return to WWE. She seems happy with her private life with her family, kids, and Brock Lesnar in her farm. And it's highly unlikely that she will accept a WWE Hall of Fame induction in the future if Triple H approaches her. What do you think of this insane incident involving Brock Lesnar and Sable? What would have happened if Sable had called the cops on Brock Lesnar back then for breaking into her house? Would Brock Lesnar's career turned out the way it did in the end? Let me know in the comments below.